The Triple B Podcast would like to invite you to come break bread with your brothers. If you like what you're hearing on the show, if you think we missed the mark, or if we got it all wrong, reach out to us on social media. We can be reached on Twitter at triple_B_pod or search Brothers Breaking Bread Podcast. We are the Brothers Breaking Bread on Facebook, and our email is brothersbreakingbreadpod@gmail.com. Further descriptions are in the show notes. Like, follow, friend, do all that good stuff, and please never forget to break bread with your brothers.
How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up? How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up? How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Brothers Breaking Bread Podcast in the house. Hey.
We're having a little potluck. It'll be good.
Yeah, let's make it happen. Let's not just talk about it.
This is a beautiful thing, man. It's all this blackness, and we all just getting together, we playing dominoes, we eating, we drinking.
And, you know, food is always just the extra, man.
They deprive these people of their basic human rights. You know, and we call ourselves Americans. We're supposed to be above all this.
They'll fake the crisis. They'll make it seem way out of proportion.
We brothers, we breaking bread.
How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up?
Trying to hold it all together, man. Life is moving fast right now, man. So it's good to have everybody come through.
I love that, man. I love it a lot. More than I could say to you guys.
Obama is...
He's half African. Everybody's half white. That's why people say they're biracial. That means that they can prove one of their parents is white. Every black person in America is biracial. That's why I like DNA. DNA doesn't lie.
Have you had...
And the white man that invented DNA, trust me, he's dead. They found him by the railroad tracks. Because DNA was supposed to put black people in jail. And what it did was free them. That's God's work.
We're getting pretty close. I mean, let's...
Wait, guys, do something else. I'm enjoying this. This is crazy. Yeah, go ahead. You have to want nothing. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think a lot of people are going to be looking at this in rebuttal to the previous clip. I mean, a lot of things have changed and some haven't in the last 3 years.
Yeah, well...
We've gotten a president elected that's African, half African. And Michael Jackson passed.
Yeah, Michael passed. Yeah, the world lost a genius. And Michael Jackson was not a pedophile. You can forget that. No, he was definitely X-Files, but he's not a pedophile.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Brothers Breaking Bread, Triple B in the house. Let's do this thing. We got 10 meters. We got Zeb the Soldier. We got half of the Brothers of Doom, Joe Jeff. I'm the KC Stork. What's going on, fellas?
Chilling, man. Rest in peace, Mr. Mooney.
Rest in
Paul
peace.
Mooney.
Yes, indeed. Man, he was funny.
Too funny. Yeah,
He said he wasn't a pedophile, but he definitely was X-Files.
You know, yeah, and Paul always had something to say and always spoke his mind, man.
Yeah, he did.
Joe, did you go with us when he came here to Kansas City?
I saw him. I don't know if it was with you. I know. I feel like I was with Rick. So if
it might have been us, because we was deep that night.
Go together?
Because I remember Jane and Damon was there. And then I forgot that another one of our co-workers was there with us. So it might have been all of us. I know James said we were deep that night.
Yeah, it might have been all of us.
Yeah.
I know. When we were leaving, he was signing like autographs and stuff.
Yeah. He had his CDs.
I told him about the time I saw him in New York. So I don't know.
Did anybody walk out during this set?
No, I don't think so.
But he was setting some white dude on fire though.
Let me tell my Mooney story real quick. So I was up in New York, just walking through Central Park with my ex. And Paul Mooney was in the park, just fucking with some little white kids.
He wasn't bird watching?
No, he wasn't bird watching. He's over there just I don't know. It was a couple, and they had a kid, and he's over there cracking jokes, talking shit about him. So I don't, just entertaining people. Since they walk by the park, just saying people watching or whatever. But I didn't, you know, I don't run up on celebrities when I see them. I took note of it. But then when we were leaving the comedy show, I was like, hey, you know, I saw you up in the park in New York. You know what I'm saying? So, pretty cool, man.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Beautiful. Yeah, at that show, I don't remember no one walking out. I just remember it was a couple of white guys or white couples around the stage, and he was lighting their ass up. I do remember that.
Yeah. Because I've heard him say that he don't feel like he did a good show unless somebody walk out.
Yeah, hey, it might have been somebody in the back. I don't know, but shit. Then we was laughing so hard. I remember this nigga Damon almost had a heart attack. This nigga made some joke about going, because I think that was at the height of when Denny's was up in the news with being racist and kicking niggas out. He's like, how you gonna be selling 5 pounds of bacon for $2 and expect niggas not to show up? And this nigga Damon was like wheezing because he does have asthma. I thought he was gonna die. But anyway, hey man, the late great Paul Mooney, man. I mean, and just I listened to another podcast, and I know that people younger than us, or even our age, may not know the depth of his career. They might just think, you know, he was, you know, kind of a funny dude. He got brought on to the Dave Chappelle show, but you know, as far, especially like
he go back all the way to Richard Pryor.
All the way back. He got anything black comedy. He got his fingers in it, and he's probably touched it in some way or influenced it in some way, man. So, you know, shout out, and definitely happy that he got that last, I guess it's not his last, last rise, where you want to put it, but definitely got his flowers on the Dave Chappelle show, and people got to see his genius, and then that brought them to go back to some of his earlier works and see kind of the genius that he was. So that's good shit. But let's check in, get around the horn. What's going on?
And man, I just want to say one more thing about it. He taught me how to keep my teeth white.
Say nigga.
That's why we say nigga. I say nigga every morning. Help keep my teeth white. Salute, dog.
They know Paul Mooney was a dental hygienist.
Hey, what was it? The ADA? Yeah, that nigga, he on the board, nigga.
The ADA.
Oh shit! All right, what's going on, Tim? How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good down here. Nothing's changed, you know. I got to be careful of what I say on the podcast now because people at work are listening.
Ooh.
That's good and bad.
He hate all you crackers. I'm joking.
It's good because, you know, our audience is expanding, but it's bad because I don't know who snitches.
Right.
And most of my coworkers are white, so I gotta be careful what I say on the podcast, man.
Hey, in our we got a little chat group with the OT and our homie Jimmy. And he was talking to Joe about it. He was like, man, what was he saying, Joe, about you might be get something about in your contract as a teacher or some shit?
Yeah, he was I don't know. I've been doing the fucking podcast for 3 years. And I know, you know, we've already had conversations about what I will and won't do because I'm a teacher. And Jimmy was just acting like he was kicking new ideas to me. Like, man, I'm sure you have some sort of quality contract about morality and Thank you, bro. I appreciate the input.
We have had a lengthy discussion about this, couple 2-3 times.
Right,
several times. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is at this point.
Well, welcome to the black man's meeting, white co-workers. Hope y'all enjoy the show.
Yes. But yeah, still, all in all, man, everything is good down here. The future looking brighter a little bit.
Okay.
Down here.
Good. Gotta wear shades, huh?
So yeah, gotta wear.
How's the weather down there?
Right now it's clearing. It's been raining like cats and dogs down here all week. We have floods all week in southeast, especially southwest Louisiana, I should say. Southeast Louisiana, we've been inundated with water, but it's not as bad as the west and other parts of Louisiana. But all in all, you know, we're getting our fair share of rain. I hear you guys have been getting a lot of rain up there too.
Yeah, it's been raining.
For sure.
Supposed to rain some more this weekend.
Yeah. Just tell it to hold off for a few hours during the track meet Saturday. That's all.
Okay. I'll try to send some of our sunshine up there.
Appreciate that, sir. Appreciate that.
You know it. What's going on with you, Zeb?
Man, I'm just chilling, man. I actually was expecting not to be feeling all that great today because I got my second COVID shot.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yesterday morning.
Okay.
So, but I got a little bit. I've had like a little bit of a headache today, but I also didn't get a whole lot of sleep, so because of that too. But yeah, man, I was expecting to have some sort of side effects, but other than a sore arm and like I said, a little headache, I've been feeling good. So I'm glad I got that done out the way. You know what I mean? Feel COVID protected, hopefully.
It sounds like the brothers breaking bread are fully inoculated, man.
I think so, man.
That's what it is. Yeah.
They got to come up with a different disease to get us now.
Yeah, nigga, we can actually do this shit in person now.
Trust me, you will have a different disease for us.
Shit, shit, pork.
Well, yeah, man. Other than that, I'm chilling, man. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, my bad. I was saying pork and brown liquor. That's what's gonna get me probably.
Pork and brown liquor.
I thought he was talking about crabs or something.
Okay. I was thinking about Miss Everett's boys.
All right. It's Zeb's turn. My bad.
No, I ain't really got nothing else, man. I'm, everything's everything, man. Just chilling. Got around finally. Was it last weekend? I guess like last Saturday, finally got around to getting my plants in the ground from a little summer garden. You know what I'm saying? Give me some tomatoes and some peppers and whatnot. Not in the ground, but in buckets, in big ass buckets.
Oh, okay.
So, just really ready to get this warm weather in, man. You know what I'm saying? Get outside, move around a little bit more, especially now that I'm, like you said, inoculated.
Full 5G.
Say what?
You got the full 5G now, dog. You good. You good.
Yeah. Yup. Got the full 5G.
These goofy niggas
5G can't touch me.
Can't touch me. Oh, shit. Well, good shit, man. What's going on with you, Joe?
A lot, man. We got stuff going on. I'm gonna jump on the road tomorrow because it's my baby's 8th birthday.
Happy birthday.
Absolutely. I've gotten word that I will be getting them back June 1st. So that is beautiful news.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I got go ahead, what?
I was just saying how long they gonna be with you for the summer.
For the summer, I don't have all the details yet. I'm still waiting on things to materialize,
Okay.
I got a source on my side I attached to that, but I'm gonna say it till everything's final. I don't want shit to be out in the world and get back to motherfuckers.
Yes.
Wise. That's wise.
Wise man.
Because Jimmy told me there's a morality clause or something.
This is a morality.
Morality clause, a custody situation.
There might be custody hearings too. I don't know.
Right.
So man, we had a signing of a few athletes of mine today.
Yeah, I saw the good shit.
Yeah. So got one headed to Park University, the other one's headed to Langston. So I'm very excited for them. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully we do well tomorrow at the track meet. If we do, we'll be headed to state. So
where's the meet at tomorrow?
Odessa. Be in Odessa.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so man, that's what's on the horizon.
Good shit.
Right.
Good.
Roger, what's going on, bro?
Oh man, all good here. About to finish my first term at school at WGU, and online self-paced learning is definitely different. But we'll make it happen.
Which do you prefer it, or you prefer the traditional?
I do like the idea of I'm at work, I got downtime, open my laptop up, get my school on, whatever.
Right.
But I miss, with an instructor there, they create the test, so they can kind of drive the classroom in that direction for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So here it's like, here's this whole book for the most part. Here's what we think might be on the test, but it changes with every time it's delivered to a student. Good luck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So you just got to know everything.
Yeah, I mean, they got videos and they got other things too. And they got little chat groups for each classroom where people kind of give their what happened when they took the test and stuff like that. Kind of give you an idea where it's going to. So, I mean, they got a lot of information for you. You know what I'm saying? So, as long as you sit down, do the work, give at least 2 hours a night, you'll be fine. I believe. Or I've been fine, I should say. Nothing big. I mean, I guess big for my daughter. So she took her MCAT exam Wednesday. So now we got the 2.5-3 week wait till we get the results back. So definitely hoping for that plus 500 score, which would guarantee her a interview at some different med schools of her choosing. Yep.
Word.
Yep. So good shit, Z. Keep driving, baby. You're going to get it done. So happy. Keep it moving. Not so happy.
Well, congratulations to you, man.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And her mama, Tahira Malik, salute to her too. We both, I think we've done a great job raising some great young people. So yeah, salute to them.
Yes.
That's not great news. But John Oliver accuses Israel of war crimes and apartheid against Palestinians. Yeah, obvious statement.
Yeah, don't say.
It was a pretty controversial opinion.
It is. And it's the thing we talked about last week, though. When you see what's happening there, it's like it looks like ethnic cleansing to me almost.
This is exactly what it is. Yeah, I think, me personally.
And then
I don't know about ethnic cleansing. I don't know what the exact definition of ethnic cleansing is, but it looked like to me like they're just trying to get the rest of their land. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get their asses up out of there. And
yeah, I think ethnic cleansing might be a little strong.
It's strong when they dropping bombs. I mean, that's what we said in Bosnia when the Croatians.
It's a ceasefire right now.
It's a ceasefire, right? I'm talking about what was going on there. I mean, that's what I'm saying. So when Croatia was dropping bombs in the middle of Bosnia and trying to get rid of
ethnic cleansing, you right? Yeah.
It was about to get rid of a Muslim community there and filling their rivers and lakes up with dead bodies. We called it ethnic cleansing.
Right.
Yeah, what it definitely is a war. It definitely is not a war. It's more along the lines of a massacre than a war, which it always is whenever, it's an Israeli-Palestinian conflict.
I was listening to somewhere where the Palestinians, the Hamas was claiming victory because they were still bucking throughout the whole situation.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what their definition of victory is. You know what I'm saying?
I just told you what it was. They said they didn't give up. They kept fighting. So that was
okay.
Okay. I mean,
so, weren't you in Croatia?
I was in Bosnia. I was in Herzegovina.
Bosnia.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know that. That doesn't. You know more than I do.
You're right. I mean, I agree. That might have been. I guess it's been going on for so long. I don't know. It might have been heavy-handed, but it has the same feel. I haven't been there to Palestine, but just seeing what I've seen, where you got like neighbors and people who were just around the corner from each other, who live next to each other, shooting and killing one another, bro. It's just like it has a very eerie and similar feeling to that.
Yeah, I mean, the death toll is completely lopsided, and there's no disrespect to the deaths on the Israeli side, because it's been, but it's like like 14 deaths, I think, or something like that, to 260 something or some shit like that, 240 something. Yeah, I think they say like 66 kids. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I mean, that's why I said it ain't no, it ain't no war.
It's a massacre. If you say massacre, I'm with that, but I'm still stuck on the idea of ethnic cleansing. I don't know if it reaches that far.
Yeah, like I said, but I think they trying to get, like, I saw there was an apartment building, I guess, you know what I'm saying, that they hit with some missiles.
Took that bitch the fuck out.
They forewarned them, so there were no deaths from my understanding when this particular building got destroyed, but now these people ain't got no home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I bet you, I put money on it that in another year or two, it's going to be Israelis living
exactly.
in that area. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't mind it.
So here's
we said gentrification like a mug.
So here's the definition. So I don't know. So the mass expulsion or killing of members of an unwanted ethnic or religious group in a society.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is they may be unwanted and all that. I get that. But also, I feel like everything that Israel's done has been retaliatory. I feel like
I don't want to argue one way.
So they came back with, bigger missiles, more accurate missiles, stronger missiles.
But there's also the thing of Israelis' territory continues to expand into Palestine.
So I get that it's colonization.
Right. So
it's expansionism.
Right.
But to call it ethnic cleansing, I think is just a bridge too far for me.
A little strong, what you're saying.
I don't know. I'm gonna go back and stick.
Whereas, I don't. You know more about the Bosnian situation. That felt to me. From what I heard, that sounded like motherfuckers actively seeking out motherfuckers and trying to get them up off the face of the earth. You know what I'm saying? Like Rwanda.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
Right.
But I don't know. So what happens when someone just says you got to move, and if you don't move, we're gonna bomb your building?
That sounds like ethnic cleansing to me, because you said the death or expulsion.
Yes, of members of the unwanted.
But yeah, I agree. That's fucked up. But I'm saying I did skip a step.
What's that?
Hamas did shoot.
Yeah, but
no doubt.
I'm saying, but
they didn't shoot fucking 22s. They shot fucking missiles. Now, they may not have been missiles that fucking with, like, you know what I'm saying, what Israel has.
Now, what I don't know is exactly what started it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
This particular phase of it, at least.
My thing was.
We talked about that last week. It was just what Roger said. They said, "Hey, this neighborhood's ours now."
Yeah. So what am I supposed to do? Do I just say y'all got it? And just keep moving outward as y'all expand more and more into my territory?
Right. Yeah, because you could say
that's colonization. I'm just saying cleansing is too much for me. That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna say it looked that way to me. It looks like it happens to be happening to a group of. They're Muslims.
They are Muslims.
And that was the whole thing with Bosnia too. They were Muslims, and they were like, "You niggas got to go. Y'all can't be here. This is Christian land." Or I think they were Catholic. Was it Catholic? Can't remember. Anyway,
that is Christian, ain't it?
Yeah, I'm just saying. You know what I mean. Some people are like, no, I'm not. You get. You
right. Yeah.
I know
different denominations.
So it was the Catholics versus the Muslims.
I can't remember what exactly the other denomination was, but I know it was the fact that the Bosnians were Muslim. That was the thing they were trying to get them up out the way about the pain. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I do know that they've been, Israel has been violating international law for decades, with their expansion into, I guess, the West Bank. Right. And the only reason, basically, that, nothing is really done internationally is because
they have our backing.
It's because us. We, the United States and Israel, are both on the Security Council. The UN, and so I think they have to have an unanimous vote in order for any international intervention to really take place. And anytime that type of shit comes up for vote, it's always unanimous except for which I guess is not unanimous except for us and Israel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and there it is.
Yeah.
But everybody else, the rest of the world is like, nah, this is wrong. This goes against all the agreements that were set, way back into what. Whenever, I don't know exactly when, what year they came up with the rules and regulations, but I don't know, man. It don't seem right to me.
Yeah, I mean,
go ahead, Joe.
Gaza and the West Bank, from what I understand, is like fucking a Muslim neighborhood next to a Jewish neighborhood next to a Muslim neighborhood, like a checkerboard of people. They're just like little cul-de-sacs.
Right.
That happen to have one ethnicity or the other, and that's I think why the two-state solution has been difficult to kind of go for, because
they're all mixed in, right?
They're all mixed in together, man.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. I don't know. Yeah,
I did see. It's all bad. I think it was last week. I was watching something, man. This dude, this young, he's kind of young dude, like he's in his early mid-20s, Palestinian from some Palestinian neighborhood in Gaza, And he was talking about, they actually had the footage of it. His sister was filming, like some Jew from Brooklyn, some Jewish dude from Brooklyn, New York, just moved into her crib. And he's just been like living in part of her crib, you know what I'm saying, for like 3-4 years or some shit like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're like, you know, they're like, dude, why are you, you know, why don't you leave? Like, this is our fucking property. This is our place. And he's just like, you know, I mean, you know, well, if I don't do it, somebody else is going to do it. And they like, that's no reason for you to fucking, you know, there's no excuse. You know, but the authorities, you know, the police and shit is on the side of the Israelis, so, you know, they ain't really got anywhere to turn to. You know what I'm saying? Other than the international community. But you know, we continue to block those actions. So it's a tough situation.
And then on the back end here in the States, though, sadly, I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with it, but there has been an uptick in anti-Semitic rhetoric and violence.
Yeah,
that coincides.
Violence. Yeah, I was just reading an article like a couple hours ago actually about that.
Yep.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
which is not cool. You know what I'm saying?
Not cool. It's not cool.
Oh God.
But
what you lean? Hey, remember you got a morality clause in your contract.
I know.
The way you lean into the camera, nigga, like
yes, you do.
Because you know, you say anything about anything anti-Semitic, man, and that's automatic, bro. That's,
hey, I get it. I get it.
Cancel quick.
I get it. Hey.
Why the fuck is saying shit that's anti-Semitic get your ass canceled, but all lives matter? You know what I'm saying? Well, like, where the fuck this shit come from, bro?
Because the answer to that is anti-Semitic. I'm gonna just say that and back away. I'm gonna say that and just back away for everyone's. I'm sure Jewish dude owns OPR.
Fucking trash, nigga. They can get everybody can get it, nigga.
Everybody
Jews
can get it.
Get it too, nigga. Everybody can get it, nigga. Fuck that.
I don't want nobody getting their ass kicked or killed, so we'll put that caveat out there, right? But I do get it. Like, even we talked about we talked about the Asian hate stuff, right? Niggas been getting fucked up, beat, killed, just in these other cultures have been just turning a blind eye to it. But then it's like we supposed to, you know, mount up and boot up and put the Band-Aids on our scars we got from our protests to join their protests that they basically ignored us for. And it's like, I want to care, I want to love. I mean, that's why I joined the armed forces, bro. But it's just like, y'all niggas don't be fucking with us when we getting fucked up.
Yeah, at the same time.
Term like Semitic, nigga. It need to be anti what? I'm trying to make anti-melanated.
Anti-melanated
we need
rhetoric.
A term that we could just nigga. That's anti-melanation. You know what I'm saying? Right. And it should just be like, oh fuck, I can't be anti-melanated. You know what I'm saying?
That should be a term. That should be a T-shirt, nigga. Shit. Don't be anti-melanated, nigga.
But you know, speaking of what Roger was just talking about, you know, I just last night, actually it was early this morning, I was watching Matt Barnes and them, All the Smoke.
All the Smoke, yeah.
And they had Jeremy Lin on.
What, part of the smoke, nigga? Is that what you, some of the smoke?
Save it.
It was all of it.
Save it for later in the show.
And so, and he was saying like, you know, how, you know, he was like, you know, obviously, you know, from playing basketball, playing in the NBA and whatnot, you know, he's had long-term friendships and associations with black people. But he was like, he see now, you know, he was like, what black people been going through forever, you know what I'm saying, just kind of really hit. He's kind of really just now getting a real understanding, or as best an understanding as he could get, you know, with the recent situation with the Asian American community. And, you know, that's what they were talking about. They was like, you know, that's part of the problem is that, you know, motherfuckers don't have the empathy, I guess, you know what I'm saying, until it hits home, which, you know, that's just human nature. Right. You know, part of that's just human nature. But, you know, they all were saying, you know, it needs to just be more understanding, more dialogue, you know what I'm saying, people willing to listen and learn and not just try to prove a point or, you know what I'm saying, approach conversations in a defensive mind frame, you know what I'm saying?
Fucking trauma Olympics and shit like that. Everybody, we got it right, nigga.
Yeah.
We got it worse than y'all. Like, we had to build a railroad.
Right.
Like, nigga, we had to pick the cotton. It's like, you know, just trauma Olympics shit.
Exactly.
I mean, it all led back to white folks, man.
Huh?
And that's what they were. They didn't just say it. You know, I was, because that's what I was thinking. I was like, this is white supremacy. That's, you know, we all fighting the same thing as white supremacy. They were using the term systematic or systemic oppression or racism. You know what I'm saying? But really, what they was talking about was white supremacy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because they was like, we all fighting against the same thing. We just need to understand that, you know, we will be stronger together, fighting it together, than fighting our own individual.
They don't understand that shit till it's their community.
But but when they start, I was gonna say that. But when their community is being fucked with, then that's when they start to care, and that's when they start to well, maybe everybody's going through. You know, now we understand what the struggle is with the niggas and stuff like that.
Is having a question about bombing fucking neighborhoods and shit and killing babies anti-Semitic?
Yes.
Well, I don't think so.
It depends on how you ask the question, I suppose.
If you just
in my mind, it ain't.
Y'all if you just like y'all dropping y'all Jew bombs all in these Muslim neighborhoods, be like, yeah, nigga, that might be anti-Semitic, nigga.
That would definitely be anti-Semitic.
but no. I feel like there's been pressure. If you just question what the fuck Israel's doing,
that's definitely
Israel. Every fucking thing they do, you're anti-Semitic, and that's fucking crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
we talk about on the show all the time, dog. This world we live in now, where everything is black and white, ain't no fucking gray, ain't no middle.
But that's been the case with that, though, man. Like, you know, for a long time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's been frowned upon, and people have gotten what we used to term cancel now. You know what I'm saying? Blackball, blacklisted, whatever. You know what I'm saying? For even, like Joe said, for even questioning, you know, what's happening in Palestine / Israel.
But you think about the way it's taught in schools, right? It's like this thing of, they needed a place to go, and they develop a settlement. Then you get older, you know, you're like, well, wait a minute. What, a whole bunch of niggas there beforehand? What?
Yeah.
And y'all put the settlement right in the middle?
Lives.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
Sure, it's been whitened.
Yeah, and then I should say rapid, but definitely an expansion in that area. So I don't know. We as always, we'll keep an eye on it, and hopefully, the ceasefire brings about something. But you know, this has been, like we said, this has been going on for since I can remember.
Yeah, since 1948.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Since 1948, when they had, what was it, the 6 Days War or whatever?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was 6 Day War in 48. I thought that was in the 60s. I thought it was in the 60s.
Was that in the 60s? Okay.
I feel like it was against Egypt.
48. Yeah, 48 was when they
they established the country.
47. Yeah, exactly. Established Israel. Yeah, exactly.
Good shit. Look at all these well-versed. Man, I love you niggas.
I love it. I love it. These well-versed historians on the podcast.
Well, speaking of whitewashing the history, but now things have been brought to light. I'm seeking justice. Tulsa massacre survivor, 107 years old, testifies to U.S. Congress. Viola Fletcher is the oldest survivor of the racist attack on the city's Black Wall Street in 1921 that left up to 300 dead. It's crazy, man. And
like I said, I'm going to Tulsa tomorrow.
I know. Take pictures. For nearly a century, she was denied a voice of culture by a culture of silence. Finally, at the age of 107, Viola Fletcher got a national stage on Wednesday to bear witness to America's deep history of racial violence. The oldest? She was just 7 years old. God damn, she was just 7 years old at the time. Whew. Damn, that's crazy, man. Oh, shit.
So what was she testifying? What was it about? I mean, I know what it's about, but what was the purpose of it, I guess?
Congressman Stephen Coleman, chairman of the panel. Wait a minute.
I mean, I watched most of the testimony. I think she was just kind of giving her first-hand account of not only what happened the day of, because she was 7. I don't know how much she remember. I think there were things that were vividly burnt into her memory. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, she was 7. I think what she was testifying to is how motherfuckers try to play that Jedi mind trick. Like, no, that shit didn't happen.
Right.
No. What the fuck you mean? There was a fucking Black Wall Street that got burned down? Massacre? No, that didn't happen.
No.
What are you talking about? They did that Trump shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, niggas wasn't rich.
Yeah.
In Greenwood, Oklahoma.
Don't tell me that Greenwood didn't happen. Okay.
I want to think that I'm thinking that there was a hearing or a committee about compensation.
Yeah, that's what it was.
For survivors of the Tulsa massacre, direct survivors.
That's what she was discussing that. Yeah. So she was talking about how she only went to school to like the 4th grade. Mm-hmm. And so she was 7 at the time, so she probably was. So she, you know, after that, she bounced up out of there, and you know, was unsettled. And so a lot of other people, I think the community may have been stymied in their growth. I mean, understandably so,
right?
Because of the trauma of that situation. And she said, you know, generational wealth was lost.
Right.
Not only in everything that was burned to the ground, because it was Black Wall Street, but you know what I'm saying, just the disruption of feeling safe in your home and
city,
and being able to pursue, you know, the dreams of being an American, that type of thing. So I mean,
what is it? The pursuit of life and liberty.
Life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. Yeah,
and pursuit of happiness. Right.
Well, you can't pursue happiness when you still fucking with life and liberty.
Right. Exactly.
So the night of the massacre, I was awakened by my family. My parents and 5 siblings were there. I was told that we had to leave. That was it. I will never forget the violence of the white mob when I left our home. I still see black men being shot, black bodies lying in the street. I still smell smoke and see fire. I still see black businesses being burned. I still hear airplanes flying overhead. I hear the screams. I have lived through the massacre every day. Her words.
And they were saying they weren't bombing on American soil back then.
Right. For that day.
Shit, I read
those other denials.
Some news articles from back then. They fucking admitted in the news articles, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there was another person, 106, to testify.
Yeah. Leslie Evelyn Benningfield Randall. God damn, she got a lot of names.
Yeah, a lot of names.
Yeah. There were 3 survivors. Where's the second one?
I'm looking for that because she says so.
Because all of them had to be like 104, 106.
Because she's 106. The first lady was 107. Huh. So.
Yeah.
They don't mention the other person's name, but Steve Cohen, that's the chair.
Fletcher.
Shit, as a quick caveat, I was just watching Democracy Now! I think last week. It must have been, and they were talking about the MOVE organization in Philadelphia. I want to say, is it Philadelphia?
Oh, the bombing there?
Yeah, the bombing there, man. And they showed the video footage of that shit. That shit's crazy, man. They straight up bombed this motherfucking building, this apartment, and end up burning down a whole block of houses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the reason why it had come up, the reason why they were talking about it is because apparently just recently it's been discovered that some of the remains, the bones of some of the kids that were killed in that bombing, I think it was 5 or 6 kids that were killed in that bombing. I think it was 5 kids and 6 adults.
Oh, wow.
It was 11 people in all. Anyways, so they just discovered that some university has been using, I forget the university, but been using the bones for like some sort of online forensics course without the knowledge of the family. You know, the family.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy, man.
That story sounds like Gaza.
Yeah.
That story sounds like Gaza, bombing the fucking community. Your own. And then we were talking about ethnic cleansing. Tulsa was ethnic cleansing.
Right.
That was. You're right. That was.
That's ethnic cleansing in my mind. You know what I'm saying?
I think I see them both the same.
I feel it.
Yeah, I was about to say that. If that's ethnic cleansing, then what's going on in Gaza is the same. Yeah.
But I'm glad we can all agree it's a massacre, so we can agree there.
That has been established that it's a massacre. But
and then I found the third person was her brother, Hughes Van Ellis, a Second World War veteran. He said, "You may have been taught that when something is stolen from you, you can go to the courts to be made whole. You can go to the courts to get justice. This wasn't the case for us. The courts in Oklahoma wouldn't hear us. The federal court said we were too late. God damn it, we're too late. We were made to feel that our struggles were unworthy of justice, that we were less valued than whites, that we weren't fully American. We were shown that in the United States, not all men were equal under law. We were shown that when black voices called out for justice, no one cared." And this is a fucking veteran of the Second World War, bro.
That's
shit,
crazy.
Man. They said you too late. Oh, yeah, something happened. Right. Y'all know it's too late. Nigga, it happened yesterday. Yeah.
Statute of limitations.
Yeah, we realized it happened yesterday, but you too late.
I'm like, I got to find that law. I didn't know there was I'm like, I need to find a statute of limitations on dropping bombs on niggas' house, Judge. God damn.
That sound like that shit from Gandhi, where at Homicide, where we were prepared to give aid to all who applied for it. When they went to the courtyard and mowed down 1,000 Indians.
Right. And they asked him. He said, he was like, "How is a 12-year-old child who's been shot by a something caliber bullet supposed to apply for aid?" Like, the fuck?
Motherfucker.
Hey, he's not getting that aid tonight.
What is the common denominator in all the stories we've told today?
Of color?
Colonization, white madness. All right, I'm sorry. Speaking of white people, these QAnon motherfuckers, these motherfuckers that stormed the goddamn Capitol.
What is this continuing the thread?
Continue the thread, dog. I said we might as well keep it going, dog. I didn't realize there was gonna be an underlying theme for the show, but I guess here we are.
People.
I did not know. I didn't know there was a short bus defense, nigga.
Yes.
You commit a crime, you just say I'm stupid, and then you get to go home.
Hey, that's what old boy tried to do for Roddy when they kill Ahmaud Arbery.
Oh,
my man said, "Well, nigga went to schools around here."
I mean,
you know what that means.
I guess if you got to be rich, you get the what's that white boy like a couple years ago, the influenza. When he ran them people over the car, nigga, they said that he was too rich to understand the consequences of his shit.
Oh, yeah.
And they came up with the term influenza, nigga. I said, oh, my God. What is... And so now we got the short bus for people who ain't got enough money to have influenza. You got the short bus defense, nigga. So
the QAnon shaman.
The QAnon shaman. Where he at here? Watkins, the QAnon shaman, Jacob Shands, the attorney, said his client had Asperger's syndrome and indicated that Chansey's mental state and the impact of Trump's propaganda efforts would play a role in his case. A lot of these defendants, and I'm going to use this colloquial term, perhaps disrespectfully, but they're all fucking short bus people. Watkins told TPM. Wow. These are people with brain damage. They're fucking retarded. They're on the goddamn spectrum.
On the spectrum.
But they're our brothers, our sisters, our neighbors, our co-workers. They're part of our country. These aren't bad people. They don't have prior criminal history. Fuck. They were subjected to 4 years of goddamn propaganda, the likes of which the world has never seen since fucking Hitler.
Wow.
Hey, dog. If your attorney,
before they know not what they do.
Right.
If your attorney stands up and is just like, my defendant's a goddamn retard, Your Honor. I mean, you might be going to jail, nigga.
He's on the fucking spectrum.
He's on the spectrum. This nigga back. Matter of fact, he about to go to his jail cell and just start spinning, nigga. I don't know what's going on. Oh shit. Oh.
This nigga keep dribbling. He might get his ass bib.
Oh shit! Oh, I can see him licking the windows, dog.
That's the motherfucker that went to jail, and he told them I wasn't gonna eat none of the fucking jail food
because he need organic food.
And then
that's the same motherfucker.
Yeah, it's the same nigga.
The motherfucker was running around with his face painted, and he had the fucking the horns.
The horns. Yeah.
This nigga said,
"Fur hat and shit."
Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Man, okay. Like I said in the chat group, man, there's a lot of niggas in jail who ain't got no sympathy, and some of them niggas are developmentally disabled, but they ain't got not a bit of sympathy. You can throw all them motherfuckers into the same motherfucking unit, give them some goddamn Teddy Grahams in a motherfucking onesie, nigga, and call it a night, dog. They all need to be in jail. They stormed the Capitol. They goddamn terrorists. I don't give a fuck what the spectrum they on, nigga. Put them niggas in jail.
Right. Yeah.
The end.
Right in jail.
Fucking
where they belong.
But they don't have any priors.
Fuck them.
Well, yeah.
You stormed the Capitol.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you don't need priors.
Hey, guess what? You ain't gonna have no more where you going either, nigga. Get on the bus. Get your ass on the bus, nigga.
Yeah, nigga say, hey, you been on the short bus before. We got a prison bus for you ass.
Prison bus.
Get on this motherfucker.
Prison bus.
You familiar?
Motherfucking windows.
You familiar with buses?
He said you about to have some brain damage when you meet Tyrone, nigga. Bust you upside your motherfucking head for your motherfucking Teddy Grahams, nigga. Okay. All right.
They got motherfuckers that need to go to jail.
Yeah. Let me.
What are you talking about? All he does is like booty.
Oh, you talking about the booty bandit, the dude?
Yeah.
Now the most important thing in jail is the booty. That's my nigga. I say I want you. I like you. We can do this one way or the other. Anyway. Florida woman rapes 17-year-old next to a sleeping 12-year-old at teen's birthday party. Continuing with the underlying theme, guess the race, here we are. On May 11th, major crime detectives from the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office were sent to a local high school in response to a student who told a staff member that they had been raped over the weekend. The incident occurred on May 9th following a teen's birthday party at a home in Port Charlotte. After a night of partying, 44-year-old Jessica Good and another female returned home at 2 a.m. And she said, look at all this young dick just sprawled out on the floor. Good continued to hang out with the juveniles after returning home inebriated, reportedly making highly offensive sexual remarks and supplying the 17-year-old victim with alcohol. A 12-year-old who was sleeping on a beanbag.
Jesus juice.
Jesus juice, yeah.
Get him drunk.
A 12-year-old who had been sleeping on a beanbag nearby was awakened by the suspect and the 17-year-old victim when she witnessed the two having sexual intercourse. The 17-year-old victim allegedly went to use the restroom before returning back to continue having sexual intercourse with the suspect. Afterwards, Good grabbed her belongings and left the home. Okay.
She hit and ran, huh?
That's bad. That's bad.
That's bad all the way around.
Yeah. 44, 17, fucking next to a 12-year-old, dog. This don't sound like some motherfucker. What's that back in the day, Jerry Springer shit?
Jerry Springer. On this episode of Jerry Springer, oh shit.
Yeah, we really ain't gotta watch this video, but we'll put in the chat group. There was a video released, new body cam of deadly arrest of Ronald Green. 3 former cops said Ronald Green's 2019 death after an arrest in which he was stunned, punched, and dragged by Louisiana state troopers is among the worst cases of excessive force they've seen in the latest example of film brutality eroding public confidence in law enforcement. Well, good for them. But I wonder if they spoke up back then.
Should we guess the race again?
I watched the video. They're all white. And the
no need to guess.
The man on the ground is black.
No guess needed.
Yeah.
I know the race that died.
Black. The video of Green 49, a black man from Monroe, Louisiana, being tased by white troopers, dragged face first, choked, and left without medical assistance for about 9 minutes, first became public this week, 2 years after the arrest. The Associated Press released the body cam footage of the May 10, 2019 arrest, which happened after Green led troopers on a high-speed chase that topped 100 miles per hour. The autopsy lists the cause of death as cocaine-induced agitated delirium complicated by a motor vehicle collision, physical struggle, inflicted head injury, and restraint. They just don't point out that these motherfuckers are the ones that caused all that shit.
Yeah.
And he probably didn't have cocaine. Whatever, man.
Sprinkle some crack on.
Yeah, it's
Right,
Dave
exactly.
Chappelle.
Some crack on you, be all right.
Dave Chappelle. Yeah.
So they got away with the same fucking defense that old boy tried to use. George Floyd's murderer.
Yep.
Eric Chauvin.
Yeah.
That motherfucker.
Talk about whether they say George that it could have it probably because he had what is it methamphetamine in the system.
Yeah, in the system. Whatever. It doesn't matter. He should sit down and meet old Sparky.
Mm-hmm.
This is bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm scared. Yeah, the video. I listened to the video and it's bad. Goddamn. This one here. I mean, not so much. There's no violence, but it's sad. We'll just play this real quick.
This officer investigates the shots fired. Another searches Barnes' car with his permission.
You got anything in your car? No problem with search?
According to the report, they found an illegal amount of marijuana.
So you hear him tell the cops, "I got a little bit of weed in the car," which is what he did.
So he
did admit to that.
And what they thought was ecstasy or meth.
So then I checked for cocaine, but it looks like it's probably small pill.
That container the officer is holding, we'll soon find out that's Tanasia's urn. An officer telling Barnes the container tested positive for meth or ecstasy. Barnes confused, asking to see what they found. And here's what unfolded.
No, bro. That's my daughter. What are y'all doing, bro? That's my daughter, bro. Give me that, bro. That's my daughter, bro.
This is his daughter's ashes.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So he had his daughter's ashes in a bag. And it was like a small urn or capsule or something. I can't tell.
What do you have? It like crystallized or something?
But it's a dark camera, so the cop has in his hand. You see like something like golden for a second, but it's like this big. I don't know, you can see my face on camera, or whatever. But then like, as soon as he sees that little gold thing, he's like, that's when he starts like, no, bro, that's my daughter, and he keeps yelling, that's my daughter. Like, and they even they open up the back of the SUV. They don't show it on this video. Open up the back of the SUV. I don't know what other video's at. And you hear him screaming from the back of the police cruiser, "Hey, what are y'all doing? That's my daughter." He keeps saying, "That's my daughter. Can you at least give that to my father? That's my daughter." You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
But my thing is, how does his daughter's ashes test positive for meth or cocaine? And what's up with these field kits these niggas using?
Right, exactly.
That's what I want to know, nigga.
Hey, they've already been the field kits have already been exposed as very inaccurate. Anyway,
hey, Anthony, I know you remember back in the day we had to do them NBC kits, nigga. And they was like,
them expired kits.
Y'all gonna die because this shit always test negative. So NBC, nuclear, biological, chemical. So yeah, you got these little kits that supposed to test for shit when you out before you take your shit off, and they like, this shit don't work.
Right.
And they also give you like a bag of charcoal to decontaminate yourself. Good luck. We all gonna die.
Wow.
Yeah. Moving right along. Damn. Underlying theme still going. I ain't think about it. I felt humiliated. Black high school softball player forced to cut braids during the game.
Go again.
And so, like, the thing to me, I get this a rule. That's just what people are trying to say, and we taled about this before, like when we, like a couple years ago,
the wrestler.
The wrestler. First thing I thought about.
Right.
The thing that's interesting about this is she had played. I think it's like playoffs going. She had played one game. Team said nothing. They were playing this team. The opposing team, they were ahead 2 runs. It just so happens that this girl hits a double. And as soon as she hits this double, that's when the other coach points out, "Oh, her braids are a problem."
So did they try to rescind her hit?
So here we go. It was her last home softball game of the season. Nicole Plow, sophomore at Durham Hills High School in North Carolina, hit a double. Beads tied in a bun to bottom of her neck was the last thing on her mind. It quickly, however, became a focal point of April 19th game. So, not what I believe. Sorry, I don't want to read all this. So when I read the story, initially they said either you remove them or you're out of the game, right?
It's the beads. It's not the braids. It's the beads.
Yes, the beads. Yeah, but initially they were saying that you couldn't see her number on the back of her jersey too.
Nah, that's bullshit.
I know. There's a couple things. There's a couple of bullshit things in here. Yeah. A coach on the opposing team pointed out the beads to the umpire. Powell said beads in the hair according to the rule books weren't permitted. So despite playing 4 prior games with the beads, the umpire gave Powell the choice: either take the beads out or don't play. I asked, why is this now an issue? He said it's a rule. There's nothing he can do. Plows told CNN. So Plows said her teammates gathered around attempting to take the beads out of her hair because they were wound so tightly they had to cut some of the hair out in order to remove all the beads, Plows said. I felt dehumanized, Plows said.
We had this argument.
No, I get it's a rule.
Yes, yeah.
But I also think it shouldn't be a rule, too.
There's a reason for that rule.
Which one? Oh, the bees?
What is it?
The bees fucking fall loose in the middle of the game.
The bees. Yes,
all over the fucking place and somebody get injured.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, but another story I read was as far as the whole thing of.
There it was. Go back. That's the story we talked about before.
Yeah.
Right
with
there.
the wrestler.
There it is. That's the wrestler.
So in this story they mentioned, but the other story I read, they first said, "Well, you can't see your jersey." Or she can't see her number. Then they said the beads.
Nah, it's the beads. I mean, I don't know. They might have been whatever. I've officiated games like basketball, and girls got their hair long, and it's hard to see their number. You just deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But it's the fucking beads, man. Because the beads come loose.
Yeah.
They're all over the floor. Somebody steps on them, and they twist their ankle, bust a knee. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. That's the issue.
Yeah.
And so, again, like I said with the wrestler. The coach got to know the rule, man.
Yeah, that's true.
But with the dreadlocks, though, he didn't have no bees in his hair. That shouldn't be a rule.
No, I don't remember all the
hold on, my bad.
I'm saying that in this situation, the coach got to know the rule. I don't remember what it was back with the wrestler. But with this, the fucking coach got to know the rule and let the kids know. Yo, that's it. I'll put it this way. I got to meet tomorrow. They sent out an email today with a reminder of the uniform rule.
Oh, yeah. I remember track. I remember the track rules.
Yeah, it's so litigious at this time of year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I think it was an issue back in the day when Venus and Serena were younger, when they used to have their hair braided and had beads and shit. I think that they have some issues for, at least that's what they were saying, whoever the powers that be are, were saying something about, it's a potential safety hazard, I guess, because of bees. Like Joe was saying, might fall out or whatever. But
I get that on the hard
really
court.
What it was really that they was kicking everybody's ass.
Yeah, I get that on the hard court, but then again, like you want to be across all sports and equal, so I get that too. So yeah, I get that. Mm-hmm. But like I said, I was more. I can try to find that to link it for the show notes later. The original story where they first said we can't see your number, then they said, well, what about the beads or some shit I can't remember. But yeah, but I definitely agree. I don't want my daughter out there on the basketball court. Woo! My bad. I ain't even put this.
Oh man, there it is. There it is.
It's just taking a minute.
There it is.
What we are looking at here is the greatness known as Tracy Ellis Ross.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Thickness supreme.
Yeah.
It said Tracy Ellis Ross out here in this yam-demic.
Yes.
She ain't even got to be fully vaccinated. I'm going in.
Oh shit! Yeah, thank you.
Oh shit! Let's keep it moving. Oh damn. So I don't think so. I know Joe listened. Do you listen to this shit, 10? No, and I know Zeb hasn't listened. So
I seen some of this one though, because I remember him sitting with that hat on.
Yeah,
but I don't remember you said him singing or something. I don't remember that. I didn't see that.
So it's like a 2-minute clip, and it's like, well, we only got one more tab, so let's play this.
Oh, no. You running? What is it?
Oh, my bad. Damn. So I don't. So there. Who was it? So it was All the Smoke podcast. They had Gilbert Arenas on there one episode.
Mm-hmm.
So All the Smoke podcast, if you don't know, it's Steph Jackson and then Matt Barnes are the two co-hosts or hosts, depending on if you're trying to get an Academy Award, how they gonna put it, of the show.
Right.
And so on this show, I think Gilbert Arenas was telling some stories about Kwame Brown. And I think Steph Jackson may have made like a couple of jokes
Steven
here.
Jackson, man. Steven Jackson.
I keep saying Steven Jackson. My bad. Steven Jackson may have said something. Matt Barnes said the least out of all of them, which is kind of funny. The reason why I think it's funny that Kwame Brown's giving him the most smoke. I know we talked about our chat group. Steven Jackson, big in the BLM, Black Lives Matter movement. And I know that Kwame Brown, as I've done some research and also read some other stuff about him, not a big fan of the Black Lives Matter movement. So I think he's taking this as a chance, using it to get a shot at Steven Jackson. But anyway, this video here, there's probably like, he has a whole ton of videos that have nothing to do with this particular incident on his Instagram. If you want to go on there, that's on you. Understand, this nigga is probably a Trump supporter, don't fuck with BLM, and was also one of them niggas out there saying Brown Taylor was the cause of her own death, the demise. So understand what you're getting into when you start digging into this nigga's video history, okay? But as far as...
And real quick, before you show it, I had saw that episode like last weekend when they first put it up. Mm-hmm. And I remember them talking. So when I started hearing about Kwame Brown going at him, I was like, what the fuck? Because I watched the shit and I was like, I don't remember them saying, I remember them talking about him like he came up, but nobody was really like, calling him a bum or no shit like that. And so I went back and found that segment, and basically all that was said, Steven Jackson made a little slick comment. He said that Matt Barnes, I forget exactly what he said, but he was just like, Matt said something about Kwame Brown. I wish I could remember exactly what he said, but it wasn't nothing. He wasn't like he called Kwame a bum or a bust or no shit like that. And Matt was just like, nah, I didn't say that. He's like, I ain't saying shit. You could tell it was Steven Jackson. He was kind of taking a little shot at him, but he was playing it off like Matt had said something in the past, And that was it. And Gilbert started talking about,
some stories.
Because he played with Kwame.
Yeah.
And, he just started talking about his career, how he felt that Michael Jordan kind of fucked up his head. By, just being super tough on him. He was only like 17, 18 years old when he was drafted straight out of high school as the #1 pick. So, anyways, that's just a little background.
And Gilbert Arenas even said, like, I don't want no beef because this nigga has, I didn't know this about him.
Like, country strong.
Huh? Yeah, that nigga slave blood strong. And they said that niggas like to fight, and he be trying to fuck niggas up. I did not know this.
And
go ahead.
After you get done, I seen. I know you don't really care for Charlemagne, but I happened to watch it. Well, fuck it, I'm talking about it now. He was like his people is from the same little city in South Carolina that Charlemagne is from.
Right.
And he was like, I think he said that his pops went to prison for murdering a bitch with an axe handle.
His Kwame Brown.
He beat a chick with a.
Go ahead. My bad.
Oh, I was just saying his pops beat a chick with an axe handle, and I guess he murdered her, and his brother, I think he got two brothers. That's all.
Charlemagne's pops? Or
no. Kwame Brown come from some thugs, nigga.
He was saying he was like, y'all need to leave Kwame alone. You know what I'm saying? Because like this is the type of shit that he come from. His pops killed his pops killed a chick with an axe handle. Mm-hmm. His brother shot and killed like two people, I think maybe his ex and her boyfriend or something. I'm probably fucking up the details, You know what I'm saying?
I don't know exact details, but I know he got two brothers, and I think they're both in jail. I think one for murder, other one's drug charges.
Right. Yeah.
So his family background is, I just know, like, digging and reading up on this shit. They said this big country nigga be fucking niggas up. That's all I do know. Damn. And he liked to fight.
Right.
Yeah. So all that said, but I also saying that Gilbert Arenas, he said I ain't got no beef with this nigga. And like you said, it was Steven Jackson was the one that kind of made the slick comment, and Matt Barnes was like, I ain't really say nothing, but Matt Barnes been the one catching all the flack.
Catching the heat, yeah.
All the heat, all the extra rounds. And it's funny. So that's why I'm going to play the video.
You running your mouth talking about somebody like me? Boy, you need to stop, boy. I done told you. You done stepped in that goddamn quicksand, boy. I don't got to lie and make up shit. The only joke you got, boy.
I'm going to keep playing, but the visual of this nigga is in this, is it an Escalade? It's some kind of truck he in. I don't know what kind of truck. It's a truck. And he riding around with the same.
Oh yeah, that's a truck. That ain't an Escalade. That's
okay. I did see the windows now.
Tell the cab in the back.
Yeah. He got the Ford fucking F-350 or some shit, nigga. I don't know.
Right.
But and he got the same hat that Pharrell used to be rocking back in the day. He got that cowboyish hat
Run
on.
DMC hat.
Yeah, get the Run DMC hat, and he looking kind of Anthony Hamilton-ish, but yeah, but hey, Kwame Brown, we don't want no beef either. We just playing these videos, bro.
When is this basketball joke gonna run out? You keep hitting me with basketball jokes. I keep hitting you with your real soft ass, punk ass life. Now, which one didn't like you, boy? Your granddaddy that was black or your granddaddy that was white? Because there's some deep issues in you, boy, that you can't understand what the fuck I'm trying to say. That in America right now, boy, white people are scared to talk about black people right now as a whole. And you niggas getting on camera every day talking about black males. That's all you niggas do. You want to sit here and make me look a certain way, boy? When some nigga done ate your food. Some Derek Fisher done open your doors to your house.
Okay.
Derek Fisher got your keys to your truck. You bitch ass nigga, send some gas money so you can pick them kids up. Yeah. Now what you do, nigga? You niggas want to sit on TV and act like y'all niggas perfect, and you can't respect when a man tell you wrong, bro. Well, let the gloves come off. The only joke you got is about basketball. I got a joke about your life, you punk bitch.
That's enough. But the way he say punk bitch and he country. But yeah, so
look here, boy.
Boy, motherfucker, little punk ass boy. Told you, boy.
That's crazy.
I told you, boy.
Sound like you straight out of South Carolina.
I'm still trying to figure out though. Like every time I watch this video, why this nigga got this army backpack that he just bought? Because he got the tag on it still. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if he's delivering drugs. He going on his way to kill somebody. I don't know what's happening, but y'all be careful. I don't trust niggas who are not in the military. They got military backpacks. All right, man. I think Joe will appreciate this one. I'm gonna wind it back. So what we're watching is there's a fight happening in this classroom. Two young men are fighting. It appears to be two young men. They're swinging wildly because we know that most part young men don't know how to fight. Right. One of them happens to hit the teacher, white lady in the classroom, and then what happens is beautiful. One of another male on the side who probably loves the teacher decides to knock one of the other niggas out because he hit the teacher.
Straight up knocked him out.
It's a thing of beauty. So if you got to watch it again because it happens so fast from the top. like how, like, he like, this wasn't for you, nigga. This because you niggas is tripping. He knocked the one nigga out that was fighting, and the other dude who thought like, oh, this is my chance to keep fighting. This nigga did knock the one dude out of the side. Nah, he pulled him off the back, off old boy, and said, both of you niggas need to calm down.
Yeah, he didn't just pull him, he snatched his ass.
Get your ass up.
Get the fuck out! That's a real. This is the fucking teacher, nigga. Chill your shit, nigga. You don't fucking do that. Who the fuck you think you is, nigga? No. What the fuck, nigga? Let go. He just fucking hit you. That's not cool.
I don't know who this young Thundercat is, but he seems to have the respect of the classroom because that nigga that he pulled off of him stayed down. He didn't. I mean, now he did like stand back up, but he was sure to back the fuck up as he stood up to let him know that I don't want no more smoke.
He's a little.
Yeah. He's like, I'm good.
No more smoke here.
I don't know who he is, but I know is that folks in the classroom do not seem to want to fuck with him.
Hey, you know what, man? I don't know that little kid, and I don't know, whatever. But salute to his parents, man.
Salute. Well, for this moment here, definitely salute, because he definitely did the right thing, man. So salute. Yeah. And it definitely like that ain't the first time he knocked the nigga out.
Yeah.
He did not.
The thing is, it was all controlled though, man. Like, he could have kept going. He just hit him one time, laid him down, and then snatched the other dude off. And he didn't, no more. I mean, he kept talking, but he could have kept going in on him.
But he didn't say don't fight. He just said y'all need to control y'all shit. You get the teacher.
Right.
You get the teacher.
Y'all can fight, nigga, but do it under control. No civilians.
Right.
Now, speaking as a teacher.
Yes, sir. Y'all got to get suspended.
Nah, fuck all that shit. Why the fuck is she trying to break the fight up? Nigga, let the nigga scrap. Hey, look. In my classroom, I mosey my ass all over to the telephone.
I got 2 to go.
I got 2 to go.
For a second, what the fuck the phone number is? There it is. I got 2 to go.
You know what it is, Joe.
Hey, don't worry about it. They'll be up here in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what the fuck is she doing jumping in the middle of this shit, man?
Hey, Joe, you know what it is, right? She heard the Wokies and saw that we had a hard time finding a Karen, and she trying to Karen, dog. She trying to get in, and she got her motherfucking face slapped, nigga.
Trying to get a nomination.
She trying to get a nomination for the Karens, nigga.
That's too funny.
Hey, if we had a short film category, nigga,
hey, she win it. Hey. But yeah, I like you pointed that out though. That brother was like, even though he was yelling, it was a very focused and controlled rage though. I like it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Even handed too, nigga.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Everybody can get it.
Everybody can get it. And like I said, ain't nobody that. Hey, everybody like, ooh, damn, they didn't piss Tyrone off. This nigga knocking niggas out and throwing niggas around the classroom again. Hey, chill out. Anyway,
Tyrone was seated during the fight until they knocked the teacher into him.
Yeah, and he came out like the juggernaut, nigga. I'm the juggernaut, bitch. You know what? Hold on, dog. Just one more time before we get out of here, dog. That's nigga beauty. That's nigga beauty. Oh.
What's the fuck out? That's a real. This is the fucking teacher, nigga. Chill your shit, nigga. You don't fucking do that.
Also, he turned his back on the nigga that he threw off, old boy. Because that's what I'm saying, dog. This nigga is in total control, dog. I love it. He turned his back on the nigga that was fighting. Like, you ain't gonna do nothing, nigga. Just nigga, go over there and write. Go over there like Bart Simpson, right?
He threw in that little flex real quick. Get out.
What the fuck you doing, nigga?
That's enough to keep that ass in check.
Oh, shit. Hold on, before we get out of here, though. Oh, shit. It's Biggie Day.
Who the fuck is this? Paging me at 5:46 in the
May 21st, 1972.
Wipe the cold out my eye.
The MC going too soon. Too soon.
It's my nigga Pop from the barber shop. Told me he was in the gambling spot and heard the intricate plot. A niggas wanna stick me like fly paper.
My favorite part of the song.
Hell, love, please chill, drop.
Hold on, come puff.
Yeah, my nigga Fame up in Prospect. Nah, my niggas not love with disrespect.
Oh shit. Good shit.
I mean, man, happy birthday, rest in peace.
Now they heard you blowing up like nitro, and they want to stick the gun to your windpipe slow.
Hey,
thanks for warning me, so now I'm warning you.
Like him and fucking we were talking. You mentioned Slick Rick earlier. I guess they all went. Not him. We're talking about all them MCs going to the same school or some shit like that. But like as far as storytelling, man, them two niggas, man, like two of my favorites.
Yeah.
Two of my favorites. Yeah. Just paint the
He was a master storyteller.
Yeah.
He was a master storyteller.
Yeah, man.
And Slick Rick was too. Slick Rick was a hell of a storyteller.
That shit with the we talk about the one where he's fucking the old girl who's dating the nigga from the Knicks, dog.
Got a story to tell.
Nigga. That's my fucking shit.
He
don't know.
Told the story just by talking after he.
Nigga, that shit killed me, bro.
She don't know that I'm cool as a fan, got in hand. I don't want to kill her man, but I can and I will though.
Yeah, man.
Oh, shit.
6'5"
He said, "Came to me like a song I wrote."
Oh, yeah, nigga. Oh shit, man. But yeah, definitely rest in peace, rest in power, man. Happy what do they say? Heavenly birthday to B.I.G., man. Biggie Day.
49 this year.
Busta Rhymes was yesterday, I believe, and then
Bus.
And then Kennedy is tomorrow.
Kennedy. The young MC Kennedy.
That's right.
Kennedy Jefferson.
Well, how old you say she turned 8?
8.
Good
years
stuff.
old. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, beautiful.
Yes.
Man, we got all our tabs, man. We did it.
Yes.
Another one.
But definitely
we the best podcast.
We the best.
Coach Joe Jeff, we definitely want to wish you and your young athletes success tomorrow, man.
Yes,
sir.
Yep.
And then also, you mentioned it earlier in the show. Congratulations for your influence on those two young ladies' lives who are now going on to college, man, for bigger and better things, bro. Like I said,
yes, most definitely.
Like I said last week,
Absolutely.
man, I love you. I fucks with you for what you do for the young people. You could be out somewhere, probably getting a little more cheddar at some PWI, but nah, you here for the people. I fucks with it for sure.
Yeah,
right.
Real talk.
Much appreciated. Much appreciated.
Yes, sir. Any caveats out there before we get out of here? Anything to add?
Man,
I think
like I said, get your mental health checked. If you think you're having some problems coping, man, just you got to get your mental health checked.
Yep, mental health check. And I know they opening the world back up, but y'all be careful out there, man. Everybody ain't vaccinated. These niggas lying, so y'all be careful out there in these streets. Once again, man, Triple B Podcast, Brothers Breaking Bread in the house. 10 meters. Zeb the Soldier. Half of the Brothers of Doom, Joe Jeff. I'm the KC Stork. We out.
Break bread with your brothers whenever possible.